And you're welcome back. A delegation of the West African Elders Forum observation mission led by former President Goodluck Jonathan has arrived in Accra, Ghana ahead of the December 7th general elections in the country. The WAEF's communications officer, Wealth Dixon Ominabo, disclosed this in a statement made available to the news agency of Nigeria in Abuja. According to Ominabo's statement, Jonathan urged Ghanaians to be patriotic and thrive, as well as strive for free, fair, and peaceful elections when he first arrived in Ghana. Other members of the delegation include former Burkinabe Prime Minister and President of the ECOWAS, Executive Director of the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, and a special advisor on media to Jonathan, and that is Ikechukwu Eze. Joining us now to give us live updates on the ground there from Ghana is none other than our very own Bernard Akede. Bernard, well done, and is it good afternoon or good evening to you?
It's good evening over here, and thank you for I like to say none other than
let's know what's the latest so far. What's the preparation looking like? Just a day, barely a day ahead of the elections for Saturday.
All right, I'm in Kumasi at the moment, and Kumasi, I'm in the south of Kumasi. I've made to understand that the wealthy class of a lot of Ghanaians are from here in southern Kumasi. A lot of them work in Accra, but here is where the money lies, based on what I've been able to gather. And the enthusiasm is high for the election now, and here's the reason why: it's two familiar faces coming head to head. The two major parties. I'll give a quick history of Ghana's democracy. So Ghana has been running a multi-party democracy for a while now, but since 1992, it's been a democracy like the politics, where you have just two major parties, the NPP and the NDP, have been the ones running. So for this election now, we have one candidate who has been the before that John Kamali Mahama, who's stepping back, and then you have the current deputy vice president, who is Mahamadou, what's the last name now? Mahamadou Bawumia, who is now coming back in. Now, I've been able to speak to a couple of people, and some are saying, it's like I like to say in French, like this, like that. Well, some are saying that Samani has been here before, so we need the life of the people to have it back. While Bawumia is really finding that has not done so much. Others are saying Tramani was here before. If he did well enough, why is he coming back? So that's the difference. Just before you go on, I have somebody here, a young gentleman who's with me. His name is Dennis. I'd like to bring him on, and so that you'll get his own view. I spoke with the cab driver who brought us from the airport, and he had 10 things he said. But I'll speak to Dennis first, just before he leaves. Dennis, good evening. Okay. Now, Dennis, we were speaking earlier, and you were telling me about certain things going on in Ghana, particularly for you as a young Ghanaian. First of all, what are some of the pressing issues that you think whoever is coming in as president should address, looking from the point of the youth?
I think the youth is actually angry at this point, and then they've been hoping to have something like employment for the graduates and the others, but any government coming to power doesn't bring that in. This the outgoing president, we have hope for him to bring us the same thing that he said that we are hoping for a change this time around.
Okay. Now, in this year and the year before, and I think the year before that, actually, there had been some protests. I beg your pardon. Against the government of President Nana Akufo-Addo, particularly because of the taxes, that he's been bringing on the people. What can you tell us about this, and why did the youths particularly come out to protest, and what changes are they expecting now?
Yeah, I think the taxes imposed on us it's huge and it's unnecessary. You understand? Most of them are very unnecessary. And the worst cases, we don't get to see the end point. Wherever our taxes goes, we don't get to see that. It would be cool for us to be giving out taxes. That would be cool. But the problem there is the taxes how it should be spent on our country, we don't find it, you understand? And we are expecting more from them. We are expecting change, you understand? The change in mind will help us.
Okay, and finally, Dennis, before you leave, besides Bawumia and John Mahama, there are certain other leaders. I know there's one who is pretty much young. That some of the youth are looking towards. Yeah. But there's the argument that he doesn't have the resources to challenge these two juggernauts. What do you think about that?
I think he hasn't got the resources at this moment. But with time, we are with him. We are the youth, and we are with him. He is for the youth, and we are with him. We are hoping for the next time or the next 4 years. His name is Kadre. That's what we know him. So we are hoping we bring him into the presidency the next time we do for the.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, Julie, that pretty much is a summary of of how it's been going on here in Ghana. The people we've been speaking with. We still intend to speak some more questions as the day goes on. Tomorrow morning we will get to certain other places, and then hopefully we'll be able to go to the northern part of Ghana, where the two top candidates, coincidentally, are from, and that's where they'll be casting their vote. Bawumia, who is the current deputy president, will be casting his vote in Wale, as we heard, and John Mahama will be casting his vote in Bole Bomboy.